Hi, it's Shaun here, and this is a very quick video on the benefits of using the MyZone heart rate system, how the website works, a little bit of advice on how to use it for training, and the rewards I'm going to give you as well. So the MyZone system is a heart rate system which measures your heart rate, the percentage of your maximum heart rate, and it also measures your calories you burned as well. So in the gym you're going to get a live feedback with it up on the TV screen so you know exactly how hard you're working. You also get a MyZone app as well where you can also keep track of your workouts. You can also keep track of your diet by taking photos of your the foods you eat. So I'd like you all to take photos so I can see exactly what you're eating. You can also get live feedback outside the club, as it can link to the app so you can get a live feed on your phone, or you can buy a watch as well so you can have it on the watch. So some great uses you can have for it. So once you've registered your belt, I'll do that with you all in your workout so you don't have to worry about that. When you're measuring it, wearing it, especially women, make sure it's in the right area. If it's not quite in the right part of your chest, it might not work as properly, so just make sure it is. If it beeps once, that means it's working. If it beeps 3 times, that means it's switched off, so make sure you know. So now, understanding it when you've got it up on the screen or when you've got the live feed on your app. You've got your nickname, your calories burned, your percentage of your maximum heart rate up here, your heart rate down on the left, and your MyZone effort point. You've also got your zone colour as well. So first off, your MyZone effort points, you get points for how hard you work. So normally when you do challenges, the fittest person wins. This is all linked on to you individually, so the harder you work, the more points you get. So it kind of levels the playing field, so the fitter people and unfitter people, depends on how hard you push to your level, you'll get the most points. So we've got different zones that you're working along here. You've got the grey zone, which is 50 to 59% your maximum heart rate, the blue zone 60 to 69, green zone, the yellow zone, and the red zone's maximum heart rate. Now for the MEP points, you get 1 point every minute if you're in the grey zone, 2 in the blue, 3 every minute in the green, and 4 if you're in the yellow and in the red as well. So you want to try and get as many points as you can. So what do these different zones mean? The grey zone is for like a light warm-up. The blue and green zones is like more aerobic zone. This is where you rely on oxygen, using your slow twitch muscle fibers, and you can go for long periods of time, like you're going for a long distance run. The yellow and red zones, they are your high intensity zones, so the anaerobic zones. These don't rely on oxygen, it's more fast twitch muscle fibers, relies on energy stored in the muscles, and you can go for short bursts. So when we're doing high intensity training, you want to aim for the yellow and red. So different kinds of training you can use them for. If you just want to improve your cardio, basically you just want to stay in the blue and green zones and go for a minimum of 15 minutes at a constant pace. You can go for hours on this time, but this is more if you're training for the Great North Run marathons. You want to stay in the blue to green zone. Now if you want to train in the anaerobic zone, now your anaerobic threshold is intensity where lactic acid starts being produced. This tends to be 80% or higher, everyone's slightly different. If you want to improve this, then you want to stay in the yellow zone for about 20 to 30 minutes, if occasionally tapping into the red. The other way you can improve it is by doing 3 to 5 minutes in the yellow and red zones, having 1 to 3 minutes rest, and do this 3 to 5 times. Now if you want to improve your aerobic capacity, which is basically the maximum effort you can work at, you want to work as hard as you can for 60 seconds, rest for 60, go again as well, but you want to beat your maximum of like 95 to 100%. Now some people may not be able to do this, so after you've done your minute work, basically what you do is recover till you get down to the green or blue zone before you go again. So if you're super fit, you can do 60 work, 60 rest, but when we do it on the air bike, you're not going to recover in time, so you can go back down to the blue zone and go again. So that's going to improve your aerobic capacity. Other kinds of training you can do is high intensity training, which is anywhere between 10 seconds to 120 seconds work. If near maximal training, so you want to get in the yellow, ideally the red for this. Work to rest ratios, you can have 1 lot of work to 3 periods of rest, 1 to 2, 1 to 1, 2 to 1, which basically means 1 minute work, 3 minutes rest, 1 minute work, 2 minutes rest, 1 minute work, 1 minute rest. Or if you're not that fit, you can have fully recovered in time. So if you go to myzonemoves.com, sign in using your email and password that you set up. So just over here at the top you've got your MyZone effort points you've earned each week, month and over the course of the year. Same with your calories as well. Also has your lifetime MyZone effort points if you've been using it for a couple of years. And scroll down a bit further, you've got your calendar here. What you can do is go back to any workout you've done since you've been using it and click on it to see the workout. So if it's this colour, it means that it's not a very high intensity. Overall the green, that's moderate intensity. If it's a blue, it means it's a low intensity. If you get a yellow or red, that means that workout was a higher intensity. Over here you've got your effort extended over time. So in order to get rewards for the World Health Organization, you need to earn 1300 MyZone effort points per month as a minimum. So over time you can see if you've hit that target. So you can see in the first month of September I reached that. So you can see which months you've been working harder, which months you haven't been training as much. A little bit further down you've got your latest activity. This gives a minute by minute guide to how hard you've worked out. So this is over the average of that minute. So if you've been doing high intensity and you've done 20 seconds and you're in the red zone, but it comes on here in yellow, you know it's because you didn't do it for the full minute. So it's the average of the minute, not just hitting the high intensity, just so you know that. Over at the right you can change the name of the training, so you click here, change it if you've done weight training, or if you went for a run, or if it's a small group, so you can change the name of it. Yeah, MyZone effort points from that workout here, the duration, the average effort, the calories burned. You can also share it on Facebook and Twitter. If you scroll down, this is when you register you set a personal goal of how many MyZone effort points you want to earn. I took 400, so that's my current there. A little bit further down is your food shot. So if you're taking, which I hope you're all doing, take a photo of the food you eat in the MyZone app, and then I can see what food you've eaten. I prefer this to over calorie counting, because if you're eating good foods, then you're going to lose weight pretty easily compared to calorie counting. Then if you scroll down, this is my clients' recent moves and my recent moves. Yeah, I'll just have your own on though, but this will have my client. So if you click here on the calendar, let's have a look what workout I've done then. That'll have the workout that I had here, if the page updates properly. You can see on that workout, on that day, MyZone effort points, average effort, calories burnt as well. You can click on here to compare two workouts. So let's go back to October. So we'll go to my film, we'll go for the 16th and September should I say, and the one on the 25th. Click here, click compare, and then you can compare the two workouts. So if you do two workouts exactly the same, you can check on here to see if you've been working harder during them. So you're best off doing that for two same workouts rather than two different, but you can compare the workouts over here. So another thing that you've got, you can keep track of your body metrics clicking on this button here, if that page loads properly. So you can keep track of your weight, height, BMI, anything on here. Also, if you want to have a look on the graphs, a little bit of the graphs on here, which is the one that we're just on before. But again, you can click on that page rather than the calendar, and then you can get a graph up of any page. So you can see on here this workout here, so you can have a look at any workout you want. Now, to get the rewards, this is in terms of hitting World Health Organization. You've got to hit 1300 MEP points, which works out about 3 to 350 MEP points per week. If you do it for 1 month, you're going to get a free t-shirt, 2 free Olympic lifting classes. 3 months in a row, you get a massage. 6 months, you can get beauty treatment and water go bottle. A year, you can get restaurant voucher. So you can go through them there. Also, whoever works hardest each month is going to get a massage, and you can get an hour bowling for a group of 6 people. And then whoever loses the most weight each month is going to get 2 cinema tickets and 1 month free training.